In a 208/120 volt system where you are pulling all three lines, which are the phases, and one neutral, it is essential to use a 3-pole breaker and tie the phases together. The reason for this requirement lies in safety and the unique characteristics of a 3-phase power system. Each phase in a 208/120 volt system provides 120 volts to neutral. When you draw power from all three phases along with a shared neutral, a 3-pole breaker is necessary to ensure that all three lines are interrupted simultaneously. This is because if only one or two of the lines are interrupted while the others remain energized, there is a risk that the remaining energized line or lines could still energize the neutral. This situation can create a dangerous shock hazard. The neutral in a 3-phase system is not identical to the neutral in a single-phase system. In a 3-phase system, the neutral is a bonded conductor specifically designed to carry the unbalanced current resulting from the 3 phases. This means that the neutral can conduct current even if there is no apparent load connected to any of the individual phases. This is a critical aspect to understand because it highlights that the neutral is not always at zero potential. Therefore, it is vital to tie the neutrals together, ensuring that they all maintain the same potential. This practice minimizes the possibility of voltage differences between the neutrals, which could otherwise create a shock hazard. Furthermore, using a 3-pole breaker ensures that all 3 phases are disconnected simultaneously during an overcurrent or short-circuit event. This simultaneous disconnection provides a more effective means of isolating the circuit and reducing the risk of electrical accidents. Ignoring this safety precaution and using individual single-pole breakers for each phase could leave one or more phases energized, even when a fault condition exists. In such a scenario, anyone working on the circuit could unknowingly come into contact with a live conductor, resulting in a potentially fatal electric shock. The National Electrical Code, or NEC, provides guidelines and requirements for electrical installations, including the use of appropriate overcurrent protection devices, such as circuit breakers. Consulting the NEC and adhering to its standards are essential for ensuring the safety and compliance of electrical systems. It is important to note that electrical work should only be performed by qualified and licensed electricians who possess the necessary knowledge, skills, and experience to safely handle electrical circuits and equipment. They are trained to identify potential hazards, follow proper safety procedures, and ensure that electrical installations comply with all applicable codes and regulations. The use of a 3-pole breaker in a 3-phase system is not merely a recommendation, but a fundamental safety requirement that protects individuals from electrical shock and prevents damage to equipment. Understanding the principles behind this requirement and adhering to proper electrical practices are essential for maintaining a safe electrical environment. When dealing with 3-phase power, always prioritize safety and seek guidance from qualified professionals to ensure that electrical work is performed correctly and safely. Remember that electricity can be dangerous, and it is crucial to take all necessary precautions to prevent accidents and injuries. If you are not a qualified electrician, it is best to leave electrical work to the experts. Firstly, each phase in a 208/120 volt system supplies 120 volts to neutral. Secondly, a 3-pole breaker interrupts all 3 phases simultaneously. Thirdly, an interrupted phase can energize the neutral, creating a shock hazard. Fourthly, a 3-phase neutral carries unbalanced current. Fifthly, tying the neutrals together ensures equal potential. Sixthly, simultaneous disconnection reduces electrical accident risks. Seventhly, the NEC provides electrical installation guidelines. Eighthly, qualified electricians should perform electrical work. Ninthly, safety should always be prioritized when working with electricity. Tenthly, never attempt electrical work if you are unqualified.